Oh dear.
Welcome to Darkest Heresies with our actual guest, Scarlet, because we stole her stream from her.
Exactly.
It's ours now.
Welcome to
I,
welcome to Dark Heresy, where everything's made up and the points don't matter.
And now we're going to spend the next 2 hours talking about the new Necron possible releases and the things we haven't seen.
yep. This game is changing to Z's Necron game. We've
Yeah.
all been turned into. Never
Well,
mind.
I mean, you've already missed the secret Necron that I placed in the facility, but you know, swings around a
Secret Necron sounds like Secret Hitler.
bit.
Ah,
It's
yes.
a bit of a stretch.
Hitler never got that old.
Yeah, he did. He's
That's
in
an
Argentina,
interesting way to
getting
start
old.
the stream. Anyway, carrying on, shall we?
One of the Omega gates opens, and it's just Hitler's decrepit corpse falls out. Why did the Emperor keep this? I thought it was funny, and I needed to have something to put in this one. Sorry.
No. It's gonna be like Mr. House situation from Fallout New Vegas, where we think it's the Emperor, but no, it's just Hitler as posing as the Emperor.
That's horrible.
I'm
Yeah.
so confused. What's going on anymore?
So, where were we last time as well?
Okay, last time on, I didn't think of it. I haven't watched an anime in ages, so fuck it. Last time on Dark Heresy, you went deeper into the facility. You split up slightly. A Siren and Z found a renegade. What's the word now? Fuck.
Priestess.
Titan pilot thing called Princept. That's the word.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Z got fat loot, as you do.
Fat loot.
Motherfucker.
White,
Fucking power shank.
White and Eve went to the north, and
Parus and Victus. Call them by their names.
fine. Deputy Inquisitor Buckethead and Osiron Glaw.
Well, it works.
Anyway, got attacked by some rather unusual servitors.
That
They
was us, you fool.
Victor's got fucked up. But thanks
Then he
to
got unfucked up.
thanks to the magic of medicine and drugs, as you do.
Drugs and medicine managed to replace most of my missing blood.
Exactly.
Hope of it, mind
You didn't need it anyway.
Just put alcohol
The
into it
Medicae
anyway.
check was just that good.
He was just about to go down into the munitions production area of the manufactorum.
I might actually be able to find a bolt pistol in here too, then.
No.
Anyway,
Are you not happy with your fucking power shank?
I've
mate?
already got a bolt pistol. Just kill me and take it.
No.
Don't give him any fucking ideas.
Go to town for.
the reveal area. So
All right. We go down there.
you see a
Yeah, so we're going to be
particularly
heading to the
stairway.
lower manufactorum to the ore and metal processing is
Or
where
metal
we want to go.
processing. That was it. And that was my G. I am thinking ahead at this moment in time. So you all go down and it looks like I prepared for this earlier and the interruptions just happened.
What
It
a
looks
twist.
like that interruption has just happened. So you guys just roleplay with each other real quick and I'll be back in just a second.
Okay. Meanwhile, hello, good people in chat. We're so very glad to see all of you here.
Good
Thanks
to be
for
back.
joining us on this.
And not watching the official podcast on Twitch by the other people that are now talking about Warhammer. Oh, that's now, isn't it?
Why would you bring that up?
Hey,
Well,
thanks, Tempest.
You know, she did just say
Thanks for
for us to
stopping.
like
Not do that.
for us to actually roleplay, right?
Oh, yeah. I thought that was what we were doing. Never mind.
In which
So-
point,
Yeah, all our characters apparently broke the fourth wall.
No, I didn't think that.
he's probably sitting on the floor counting the ammo he's just recovered. He's also like rubbing the giant stitch across his chest he now has.
What happened?
What do you mean? What happened? These things attacked us.
I return. Sorry, what did I
Kind of
miss?
thing.
Nothing. Everyone broke the fourth wall and
Just tried it out breathing.
Disregard the fourth wall.
We're gonna go further. We're gonna break the fifth wall.
Is that just
I'm
like?
talking to a
Is that
microphone
just?
right now.
Is that the roof or the floor? Either one is more concerning.
It's meta as fuck. I'm talking to a microphone right now. No one else is in this room. That's fourth wall breaking.
That's terrible, and I hate it.
Mr.
I hate that so fucking much. Anyway.
Mr. Freeman.
So,
Gordon Freichman.
Gordon Feetman.
Okay, now we stop and go back to the game before this goes out of control.
in front of you, you see a very large, very large stairwell downwards. This map is not to scale, because if it was, it would be impossible to put on the Roll20. So, but you can't even see the end realistically, even though I've removed the edge of it. But still, you probably estimate it's probably about 15-minute walk down the flights of stairs before you start reaching the bottom.
Right, everyone, let's get our cardio in.
Can you
I
even
put
have
the
cardio?
sword
Do you
back
even
into my
have lungs?
backpack.
Yes, I have lungs.
Aren't they like robotic?
No, actually, most of my my primary circulatory system is still still very much human. Same with my lungs. The main things that have been replaced are currently my legs, my arms. I had a malfunctioned voice box from birth, so that has been replaced. Obviously, some of my what's the word? Digestive system has been altered, obviously, to make way for the alterations that happened to my voice, throat, and some of my facial alterations. But aside from that, most things are pretty much as you'd expect. These are very real. And she gestures to her chest.
Well, I
Don't give him any ideas.
hey, at this point, she's practically doing it herself.
That's why I said, don't give him any ideas.
I see.
Well, it's true.
Just to ensure, is a siren taking? Are you actually intentionally taking the lead, siren?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I would like Fronter to take the lead at this point. Just a bit of a avant-garde thing. Okay, let's
I
go.
like how Vixus is all the way
Alright.
past her.
It's because I haven't moved my character on Roll20 because I'm an idiot.
I can't move you. Fuck.
Roll20
Alright,
is me.
chop,
I
chop,
can't even.
everyone.
I can't even see my character.
It's zoom out and you will
Oh,
see.
there we go.
There you
What?
go. A
Oh
siren.
boy.
Yeah.
Could you make a
Me.
front? Could you make a fronter do a perception test for me, please?
Oh, boy.
Fucking. Fuck. Okay, yes. Just a second.
That's never a
Fronter,
good sign.
character sheet, perception. Okay, his perception isn't too bad. No modifiers, eh?
No modifier.
Okay. Shit. Well,
A fronter
Please
doesn't see
let him
anything.
okay. Can I, when I reach this point, do a perception check myself?
You can make the same test because you're in the front, but you'll do it at a -10 modifier.
Okay, no problem.
That unless you have any, and if that's not including anything else, you may have that already modifies that further.
I have a sight-based check, +10.
Okay, so you're doing a neutral roll.
Just neutral roll. Okay, perception at 42. Where's the fucking thing again? Oh, yeah, there it is. Boop. Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
You think you can see a bit far forward. The stairwell isn't the most well-lit thing in the world.
Mhm.
But you think you see in the... You can't quite pierce through it, but you might see what appears to be a humanoid shape wearing some kind of black robe. But by the time you kind of notice it, it speeds away from you down the stairs, and you can't... And it basically goes out of your line of vision through the darkness.
What do you reckon that's our man?
Status update. Weapons at the ready. We're not alone.
So,
I
what
know.
was it that attacked you earlier?
Servitors, you saw them.
They were literally everywhere.
So, there was no unusual behavior like the other one?
This one appears to be more nimble.
There was very unusual behaviour. They attacked us.
This entity appears to be more nimble, consistent with baseline humanoid.
Oh, well, that's great.
Proceed.
Yes.
Got a job to do.
Parus is going to get out Night Nurse ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my terminate process auto pistol and check if it's reloaded.
Osiron, at this point, you can see the bottom of the stairwell at this point.
Mm-hmm. Anything?
Stairs, they have a bottom.
They, all you see is that the corridor turns a hard left, and you can't see around the corner because you don't have that superpower.
Fair point.
I do.
Yes.
I would like to take the lead and like with the fronter at the side. Well, sort of. Okay.
Alright, proceeding.
Okay.
And I would like to hunker behind the corner and peek outside.
You peek around the wall, and you
Yes.
see a closed door.
Oh, God.
There's
Dear
more.
God, no. Okay, I would like to
Anything but a
approach the
door.
door and carefully see if there are any traps installed.
Okay, make
Security
a... Yeah, I'd say security works for this. Go for it.
Okay, security at +10. Oh, no, +0. Fuck. Well, as far as I can see, there probably is nothing.
No, you
I
don't
mean,
see...
I
you don't-
also have security, so if you want me to have a look as well.
Yeah, sure. Go for it,
Well,
mate.
you're the
If
way
you can
back
squeeze in.
there.
If you can squeeze in, sure.
If you're like having a gander at something, I'll bludgeon my way past you. Excuse me, coming through. Don't mind me. Pat the doggy, pat the squid.
I was about to say, be careful what you're patting, mate.
Push up next to the other guy. Be
a,
like,
a fronter responds to the pet with...
so that was security, right? Because I know I
Yes.
just took it.
I take my backpack
Wait.
off my back and look for something in it.
Okay.
Did I take security? I think I was going to because I've got 1,100 XP left to spend.
Holy shit.
Yep, I haven't been spending my XP because I've been saving up for stat boosts.
What stat boost are you after?
Fucking ballistic skill. I will become Revolver Ocelot.
Fair enough.
6 shots. More than enough to kill any man.
I don't have it at the moment, so I'm not going to say I have it until I actually go through the stat block and do things.
Then get
So-
back.
Well, guys,
Like,
I have.
That was useful.
Is that just a locked door?
I bought my universal key. I pulled out the last cutter.
That'll work.
My universal key.
Can I
Like,
just-
I
can I-
can still attempt to open the door.
I was
right?
going to say, I would
Yeah.
like to make a point. I said there was a closed door. I've never specified yet if it was a
Yeah,
locked
I was
door.
about to say, like, it's
Yeah,
not a
just wanted to
locked door.
see.
We're just checking to see if there's traps.
Yeah.
So did White just
Hey.
walk in front of everyone and just like, yeah, no, I can't do this.
Like,
Yeah.
I also have awareness, like awareness trained. So would that
Hey.
be useful?
What was that? I didn't quite catch that, sorry.
I also have awareness trained, so maybe that will be useful.
Hey.
Hmm.
Scarlet, what's the bonus for attacking a stationary object with another attack?
Fuck off.
Well, if it's stationary, just roll. There's no real attack. You just hit it because it's not moving.
Yes, that's the logic I would.
I have my universal key too, and it's pretty good for finding traps. Victus kicks the door open.
Door
Do you,
finder.
so you kick the door? Is that correct?
Yeah, I kick the door.
The door flies open with no resistance. It wasn't locked.
Or traps.
Figured as much. Well,
Go on then.
And inside, you see a tech priest stood there.
Is he wearing
He seems-
black robes?
No, he's not, but he seems quite surprised. It's like, he just, after a brief delay, goes, "Welcome to ore refinery and processing. May I be of assistance?"
You
Greetings.
sound
Adult.
unsure, brother.
It's quite unusual for the door to fly open and to see a non-member of the Adeptus Mechanicus stood behind it on this facility.
Victor starts typing on his data slate again, going back to being mute, holds it up. It just says, "Investigation in progress. Please do not hinder."
You're getting better with your spelling. Who would have thought?
This gives you a sharp look, but then gives you a thumbs up, as if like, I have to stay in character, you fuck.
Under whose authority?
Victor points at the tech priests because it's following them.
Paris hands over the papers, basically confirming who they are and that they're working under the Archimagos.
We also have a sigil. Don't forget that.
He quickly examines and says, "Ah, I see you are under the Archmagos of the facility. I apologize for delaying you in your obviously important tasks.
Thank you, brother.
May I be of any assistance for your investigation, or are you okay to continue as planned?"
Can I just ask, brother, how often are you down here? Is this your primary station of... What's the word?
Office?
No, there's another word.
Operation.
Operation!
That's what you're supposed to be doing.
I am here relatively often, as it is one of my primary duties. If I am not here, I am inspecting the production line of the final product of materials to be sent to the upper levels.
I see. Then you're likely to be one of the better people to ask regarding this, then. Tell me, has there been anything strange occur recently?
Could you please elaborate on what you mean by strange?
Any personnel who shouldn't be down here, or any individuals acting rather suspiciously?
Vic just types in his pad and holds up, except for us, with the number 4.
And then she's just gonna take the tablet off him and be like, no, darling, it's spelled like this, and she spells out 4 as
I
in
would like to look
F-O-R.
around the room while this
Victor
is going on.
shrugs.
You seem to find yourself in strange company, Tech Adept.
Yes, he's a simple kind, but we have taken pity on him and we've decided to bring him into our fold and enlighten him on the wonders of the Omnissiah.
Vic just types in the pad again, holds up, a mercenary looking for a better life.
Jury's still out on whether we should turn him into a servitor.
Please don't.
After a brief delay, he picks up and responds, I am not sure if this would be considered strange due to them appearing to have a same level of clearance as yourselves, but there has been an individual running around the place recently. He doesn't seem to speak much, but he bears the the symbol of Tyrael himself, much like yourselves, and due to that level of authority, we do not question its operations within the facility.
Can you describe this individual?
It's difficult because they seem to be mostly covered up. However, they do tend to wear a black robe, and they appear to have some level of mechanical augmentations. However, they are not the most talkative, as I theorize, now this is me assuming, he appears to have a damaged voice modulator, as it doesn't seem to be able to communicate very well.
Description consistent with unknown entity encountered earlier.
Actually, you come to think about it, he wasn't. He was not too far behind you guys, ahead of you guys. Actually, he went through. I need to ping that door last I saw. However, I do not know where he went from that direction. I apologize.
Thank you, brother. Your assistance has been most welcome. Omnisci bless you.
Omnisire bless you too.
I would like to open the door.
Praise be on the side.
If you have any further questions for me, please do not hesitate to ask.
That will be all for now.
Okay. May you succeed in whatever objective you need to complete.
Praise be on the side. You may return to your regular duties.
Very well, I shall. Okay, y'all go to the door, and it opens with no resistance, because I imagine Z just pushes it open this time.
Yes, I try the handle.
Imagine doors opening.
As they should.
The door
I mean-
opens, and inside is a... It's basically what appears to be a junction room, if it makes sense. Each door, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors, excluding the one you just came through, and it appears to be, though all the doors are labelled up, however, to some more labelled than others. Basically, it's a connection room that leads to different parts of the facility.
Would Sputnik be able to smell some more recent foot traffic?
Okay, let me just check what I gave him. One moment, please.
Can we use door spec?
Dog.
I will say you're in a
right.
manufactorum. You'll get hundreds of blips.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Yes,
I would
search.
like to try this door then.
yeah, I'd say if you want to give Sputnik a search test, I'm going to say with how recent it was, give it a +10 modifier. What did you say
Oh.
you want to do, Z?
Let me do that properly then.
Open this door.
You tried to push the door open, but it is closed.
I would like to
You
pull
said
at
plus
it.
10, right?
+10, yes. It doesn't open either. It appears to be locked.
May I?
Okay.
I will.
You're gonna have to teach me how to do some of that.
Investigate the door and try to open it. Try to hack it open.
Okay, one sec. Sorry, there's like 5 people at once. Sorry, I'm
Me?
okay. So, I'll do Parus's roll first.
Okay.
Sputnik just starts like
Thank you.
circling around the room a little bit.
Oh yeah, cupcake.
And
Oh yeah.
1 second, let me just reorient myself on the map.
After the board motion.
He kind of rushes towards this door.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
That would have been my next guess.
Okay, Siren, are you
Um,
making a security test? Are you on that door?
No. Let's save that for later. Let's maybe use it on a different one.
Okay.
Look, who knows what kind of door that is? Maybe it's just a fucking refectory or
Vorak
something, or a
safety
locker
chamber.
room.
Another refactory again.
As you go towards that door,
Maybe we'll find
Parus,
another
you notice that it is slightly ajar.
She's going to actually she's going to use her optical mechadendrite to look into the room.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
To see if it's clear.
Second. No matter how many times I use this sodding website, it
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with it.
okay. Because I don't load all the tokens because it causes a really bad slowdown. So I have a map locally on my machine on my
It's
computer,
almost as if
and I
this
update it
program
every
is
time.
badly programmed.
To be fair, when you're the only option, do you need to make it better?
I mean, there are other options. They just go horribly wrong.
Inside the room, you see 4 servitors.
Right. She's going to relay that back to the group, knowing that previously servitors have been aggressive towards us.
Doesn't seem like too much of an issue.
Confirmed. Weapons at the ready.
I've pulled out my...
Victor seconds that and again readies the sawn off.
Does Victus want to come over?
Sorry, I was too busy enjoying this delicious cupcake that my housemates have made.
I thought we were chatting up the tech priest there.
Yep, just hanging there, a bit like, so you preach here often.
Excuse me.
I can just imagine Victor's talking to a poster for a cupcake right now. Is that what
Right, so who's going to go in first?
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, I have the
Let's.
shotgun.
Okay, I have an idea. Let's try to let a fronter in, just on one square, right outside the door, and see how they react to it.
Okay.
Strange squid creature opens the door. Everyone draws Glocks and blasts it.
One of the servitors slowly approaches the mollusk. Goes, unidentified creature, please identify yourself.
I hand it.
Here's
I
the
will-
question: Does it respond because it has understanding of?
And it
yes,
can
how to
talk.
chat?
Yes, they can talk.
I would like to hand it the papers that I have made.
Affronter just Affronter,
Yeah.
Affronter just waggles like, hello.
A fronter, take the papers.
Affronter like sneakily takes its tentacle from behind the door.
Yeah, from behind the door. Yeah.
Hmm.
Just
Bro,
imagine
so
this being
sing.
that, but
Bro,
being
so sing.
Don't do it.
Meanwhile,
After-
we're just standing here snickering to each other.
After a brief delay, goes, Hayden is an unusual name for an octopus. But you seem to have some form of identification. I will not judge the Mechanicus for their choice of augmentations. I apologize for interfering with your business.
This is a very well,
Well-spoken servitor. Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe
approach
a tech
servitor.
priest has taken direct control over it. Actually.
yeah.
From,
It's
yeah.
a practical servitor.
Okay, all clear.
Is it though?
Well,
100 languages.
okay.
What if we
can I-
sent in
can I-
Sputnik?
yes. No, wait a second. Let's just, I would like to send in a fronter to roam around and investigate the room, and I would like to connect to its optical systems.
Okay.
Well,
I was
good
about to
thing
say
I'm not
because
telling anyone that.
Sputnik can.
Victor just
I can
walked
also
in.
do that to Sputnik. But
Yeah.
okay.
And I think the
Sputnik
dog.
in.
I think the dog would be more subtle.
Two mysterious people, two animals are roaming around the room. Victor's just like, fuck this, and walks in.
Victor's had enough of this shit.
There goes our cover.
The
Okay, let's move in.
servitor approaches Victus. Could you please identify yourself, sir?
Victor's waves, points at the Titan Forge icon he's wearing, and pulls out his pad and types bodyguard to investigation team.
Apologies for interference. And it just walks away.
Can I use my tech use skill to see if these servitors have been tampered with, or maybe they have some hidden subroutines installed in place to ambush us later?
Okay. As you
we
approach,
just want to go and
do you
open
just
up one
walk out
of
and
the
start touching it?
No. Just, yeah, I would like to just tap it to attract its attention.
How may I assist?
As a member of the of an investigative team, I would like to investigate your subroutines.
He looks towards Victus for a moment. It says, like, one of you bears the relic of the facility. I excuse me, sorry. I guess I am forced to cooperate with you.
Your servitors you kind of have no choice.
Well, he's never
So,
seen
yeah.
you guys before, so
So yeah, I would
Still.
like to use my tech use
make a tech use test.
at a +10 modifier. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, because I have like this tech graph thing.
Ah, yes.
Oof.
Oh god. So you rummage around the servitor's internals.
Mhm.
You do find it's fairly normal.
Mhm.
However, this one seems to have a lot of security feeds built into it.
Okay.
You could make I may allow you to make an additional tech use test to see if you can want to determine where that
Yes.
information's being sent.
Yes.
Please make that at -20.
-20, sure thing. Modifier -20. So does that like even it out at -10 with the +10 modifier?
That would take it off. So you'd be at
-10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Modifier -10. Here we go. Oh, just about succeed.
Just. You can't. It's very hard to say where it's coming from because it's pretty well encrypted.
Mhm.
However, you do get a sense that it is going in. Can you see the arrows I draw?
No, just a sec.
No,
Nope, not yet.
I'm
Not
trying
as
to
of
find
now.
the.
Ping it on the
There.
map, maybe.
Can
Oh
you
yeah. Okay, I see.
It seems to be going from that direction. Sorry, I was trying to find the tool. It seems to be
Okay,
going in that direction.
Target parameters updated. Triangulated coordinates down south.
Did you
Would I
find
be
some?
able to encourage Sputnik to sniff around again?
If you want to, go for it.
Okay, no, sorry, continue with him.
No modifier. No modifier
Your
this time.
cooperation has been noted.
Okay, sorry.
What do we start about?
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So
He
Sputnik
smells all.
kind of just starts. Oh, well, other way of fronter. He just kind of starts circling the room a lot. It's like round and round and round.
Mm-hmm.
After probably making about 7 or 8 laps around, he then kind of start. Why do I keep putting it under there? And he starts making his way towards this door.
Right.
This one. Okay. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Lizard Spock.
Heresy.
Again, just opens the door and walks in.
Okay, Victus, as you push the door open, it doesn't open.
Great job, genius.
Obviously, I try and pull the door to see if it's a pull door, but if it doesn't, then
It
Sometimes
it also
doors
it also
don't
doesn't
work.
open. It's locked.
I point to one of the servitors and like go up and tap it.
Yes, sir.
I point at the door and then like gesture an opening motion.
I am sorry. I do not have authority to go within that section of the facility.
I shake my head. I point at me. And I point at the sigil, and then I do the opening motion again. And I point at him.
I am sorry. Even if I was able to have the appropriate authority to do so, I do not have the means of opening that door.
What is behind it?
It doesn't have security codes, genius.
What did you say, Melvin?
What is behind it?
It just it.
A room.
We don't know.
A room.
Because it's
He's
locked
asking
door.
text,
It's to the
he's asking-
servitor. The servitor like opens its mouth and then it just starts glitching out pretty bad. It's like data requirement unknown. Data requirement unknown. And it just does that over and over and over.
Hmm.
This station is full. This station is full.
Congratulations, you broke the servitor.
I didn't know you could do that. I would like to turn to the other servitor to do the repeat.
Well,
Don't break all of them.
we
need
don't have any other choice but to attempt to hack it open again, I think.
You look towards the second servitor, and as it tries to answer your question, it just goes data unknown, data unknown.
Oh, look at
data
the third
unknown."
one.
Look, okay, I will try to hack it open, alright?
I'm gonna go to a third servitor before Melvin breaks another one. I'm gonna hold up the data pad, and on it I have written override access. Can you remove door physically?
And it just clicks open as Osiron does that.
It looks to you and goes, process is capable within my parameters.
I'm gonna put down. Thank you. Please hold in case required. Attempting to access door manually.
Unfortunately, I do not have authorization to perform such action.
Victor sort of like rubs his hands down his face. He is this close to just like swearing at his team. No, Copper must maintain.
I would like to ask this servitor.
It is open.
I would like to ask the servitor who has walked through it besides.
Oh, Messiah, help me! It is open.
Right.
Don't worry, brother. They're fleshy.
Siren,
Ah,
Joins you.
Yes.
you are able to perform some of the security breaks through the level system. However,
Mhm.
you find that this is far more complicated than you could possibly have intended, right? It's definitely been
Oh.
modified by a third party.
Okay, so it's unauthorized modification.
Yes. And before you let me tell you to make that roll, you would have made it at a -40 roll. So
Oh, right. So
So-
it's a failure nonetheless. Yeah. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
You know what that means?
attempt unsuccessful.
Well,
Physical door removal authorized.
I walk over to you then and pull out the last cutter.
Oh, I would like to step back immediately.
And in the time it takes to set it up and warm it up and, just... I assume there is key points of this door that make sense for it to be removed by.
It's a bulkhead door, so it raises up and down rather than back and forth.
Well, I guess I need a boost then, because we're taking this one from the top.
No, just cut a person-shaped hole in it. We'll just slip through the door.
I would like to cut a person-shaped hole in it.
He's having a
Got a optical mechadendroid shaped hole in it.
Yeah, drill a hole in it first so we can.
So, It's taking a good long time to cut through this door. It's incredibly thick. But as you're doing it, the servitor that Z hasn't broken walks up. What may I request? What authority you have to be destroying this door?
Vic just points at the icon again.
Door inspection.
Door inspection.
Vibe check. Vibe check.
You know what? Victus is rolling with it. He looks at Boyd, terrified for a second, and turns back, types, testing structural integrity of doors matches requirement, part of investigation.
He looks at you and looks at the symbol and looks at Melvin and processes for a good 30 seconds. Is this a new standard set by Lord Archmagos Tyrael Saturn?
yes.
Yes.
Then it is not within my programming to interfere. I shall leave you to your work.
Can't believe it fucking worked.
Door inspection.
Sometimes the simple answers are the best ones.
You do realise these guys have such a low intelligence, you could probably use anything on them and it'll probably work.
Clearly not enough for them to realize what's behind that door.
Mhm.
After I get the first hole, can I look through it?
You can.
I would like to look through it.
You gaze into the void of the room.
I can see in the dark,
You can see the barrel of a fucking las cannon.
Fuck!
Okay.
I don't imagine it will be a very sneaky process as well. Like, imagine a red fucking dot blooming
Yeah.
on the fucking door from the other
That's why I was
side.
saying he's having a real what's it
God.
called, Phantom Menace moment. You know, in the first quarter of the Phantom Menace,
Mhm.
where they fucking cut that.
Yeah, well, they cut the
Right
bulkhead
through.
doors open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as two Cacatron destroyers don't roll out behind us, we shouldn't be a problem.
You see a
Yes?
hooded man in the corner of the room.
Yes?
He's wearing,
That's
and he's wearing
suspicious.
black robes.
Huh.
The rest of
Those
the
are
room,
the most suspicious coloured robes.
the rest of the room appears to be empty.
I would like to keep cutting then.
You continue soaring on. Occasionally, you see the hooded figure kind of walk out of your out of the vision hole that you've cut, and then occasionally walks back in. But he just seems to be kind of like patrolling the wall. But nothing beyond that.
That is suspicious as fuck.
It probably takes you a good 15 minutes to cut a hole big enough that someone could fit through.
That would be me. Or can we cut a hole that's big enough for a front to fit through?
I mean, if you want to do that, you can feel free.
Then again.
But-
Well, I guess we just cut a hole that is big enough for all of us.
Yep. you
Yeah.
continue cutting the hole, and with enough time, effort, and probably like a quick tea break to let the thing recharge.
I mean, this thing's designed for cutting through bulkheads. It's built for this purpose.
I know.
Go to Winchester, grab a pint, and wait for this thing to blow over.
But you're able to finally open the door.
I like how the hooded figure is so lovingly, waited for us.
Just hugs the walls.
It just seems to be walking back and forth.
I would like to pull up.
I think I've seen this episode of SCP.
Uh-oh. Oh shit.
All it does is walk back and forth
No
in
one
this
blink.
corner.
Well, good thing I replaced my eyes with fucking optical receptors then.
Okay, you're in the room.
Yes.
It is fairly sparse, to be fair. Sheet metal plate.
What is a spot?
Sparse means empty.
No.
It's fucking empty, kid.
Parus calls over. Identify yourself.
It just continues walking around this corner.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem to really respond.
Shall we apprehend?
Does anyone have anything to throw at it?
Oh.
Well, I have a grenade.
Please don't
I'm
do
going
this.
to
No,
politely
no,
request
don't
we
do it.
don't throw grenades at things.
Oh, I have a coin. I can throw a coin at it.
No.
That's
I would
I have
like to take the
Precisely, I have precisely one thrown left, and I can use it to throw at him and attract his attention. There,
I
attention.
have more money than you.
Can
And
we
I'm the
scan
raging
it?
alcoholic who wastes his money.
Okay, so
Can we scan it? with the
I
inspection?
bought void suits for everyone.
Oh yeah. Thank
So-
you for that, by the way.
so you yeet a coin at it? Question
Welcome.
mark.
Yeah, let's near it. Let's not just fucking aim square for the face.
Okay.
Is that going to be a ballistic skill test?
I'm gonna say you just because you're trying to get near it, you don't even need to roll for it. You just kind of yeet it in,
Mhm.
and it lands about here, and then it just stops moving, and it kind of just like the hood turns to face it, and it just seems very fixated on it.
Yes, shiny. Look at it.
After
Is
about
it doing anything? Yeah.
after about 30 seconds, it then begins to ignore it again and continues marching back and forth in the corner of this room.
Suggestion. Entity autonomous.
Well, you're better with autonomy than I am.
Does anyone have a laser pointer?
Oh, yes, I'd pull out the last gun and pick that
No! Put that back. Put that back.
I'm pretty sure that's what you call an aggressive laser pointer.
A high-powered laser pointer, about 3 megawatt.
You guys are
Spicy
cursed.
laser pointer.
Give or
When I was
take.
when I was back in the force, you could get executed for saying that. I would know. My mum had to do it to people.
Okay, I would like to. Okay, let's make a fronter like cautiously get closer to it like this, onto its path, but not directly like
Okay,
in front of it.
so you move. A fronto waggles there, and when it makes its another pass, a fronto goes at it.
And just thrashes about with its tentacles a little bit.
It just kind of kneels in front of it, and it's like you see its head twisting back to side, it's trying to look at it. It's like it doesn't seem to say anything, at least not.
I would like to connect to optical implants of the fronter and get a closer look at the face of the entity.
Okay, you do that, and it appears to have a synthetic metal face. It is completely
Featureless.
yeah, featureless. Imagine it's like a drama mask, where you know those white drama masks that have no features other than the eyes
yeah,
and like
yeah.
a blanket expression.
Fucker, is that one of those guys again?
No, this one's completely made of sheet metal. It's
All right, time to get it. All right, take it down then.
Do you want me to order a fronter to pull the mask off?
No, I want you to go over and see what information we can drain out of that thing. That thing ran when we saw it.
Hmm.
It's clearly intelligent.
Okay,
of some kind.
Suggestion. Please block the entries and exits from the room.
Something
So,
They
about
ask
um,
you to.
I would like to just put the part of the door I cut open back into its place.
Victus, where are you standing in the room?
Let's have a little look here. Probably in between these two fucks.
No, we need
But-
someone to block the
There.
door.
There,
Fine.
that door over there. Thank you. I shall try to apprehend it cautiously, see if it reacts to me. Like, I would like to stand here while it examines the fronter.
If he just starts
And
moving around the room,
Do you
hitting
call
you,
out? Do you call out to it?
Identify yourself.
It just completely ignores you. It seems incredibly fixated on our fronter at the moment.
Okay, I would like to get a little bit closer.
Still no reaction.
Identify yourself.
It finally stands up and looks at you. You can see a bit more of the face as it kind of is a bit more clearer than through a fronter's optic, but you still can't really pick out any major features. And his robe is pretty much covering every part of his body, so it's hard to see. And he just looks at you weird. It's like you can't really see eyes through the holes in the mask, but you definitely get the feeling it is very much staring at you.
You're being stared down. What do you do?
Well,
None
it's
of
a
them-
Texas standoff if I've ever seen one.
This is not text.
Shit, I want to kind of go for a bit of a gamble here.
Okay.
I would like to use a Maligger cipher
Okay.
like the last time. Shall I use it? Shall I like roll for it?
If you want to, go for it. Let me just get your character sheet back up.
So yeah, I would like to repeat identify yourself in Maligger cipher.
Yep, give it a roll, just to see if
Oh,
you communicate in the cipher. Although I'm not familiar with Maligris, I will admit, so I'm just gonna make shit up.
one of the tech heresy things.
And it just kind of just starts tilting its head left and right at you. It looks almost as if it's baffled.
It's just you talk the language of shitposts at it.
Identify. State your purpose.
Now that
Can I just say, is this the first time that Parus has heard you speak in Maligris cipher?
Yes, directly, yes.
She's just gonna kind of actually glare at you.
Well, she doesn't know what it is then, does she?
She has some inkling, given her history.
I would just like to wave at you, like wave it off, like
Later. Past history.
it kind of looks at you a moment, and then when it has a eventually now responds with a very disjointed kind of unusual kind of synthetic voice. Directive unclear. Repeat directive.
State your last directive.
It just kind of fades out and responds again. Directive unclear. Please state last directive.
New directive. Go into standby mode.
It just
shall I tech use for it to maybe attach some codes to it, some override codes?
It doesn't respond when you try and do it.
All right. Can I see any like visible like weapon augmentations or it or anything like that?
You
Maybe
can't-
a perception roll would do it.
Give a perception roll at -20.
Oof, oh, this is not going to be good.
Well, he's
Okay.
wearing a robe and it's covering his entire body.
Oh, is fair. Ah, shit. Yeah, I can't even use a fate point to make it a can I
Wait.
use a fate point to make it a success?
No, because you'd be still minus
Ah,
0.2
right,
degrees
cool,
out.
You
And I
can
rolled
use
a
fate point
perception
to
too.
reroll.
Because you're further away, Z, you would have to do it at -30.
I take out my binoculars.
Fine, you can do it at -20 then.
And you stare at this guy from halfway across the room with binoculars on.
You said I was halfway. All right, awareness. I guess that's just normal awareness then.
Mm. Mm.
I'm waiting for him to roll.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice.
So, as it kind of twitches left and right, you do see parts of its cloak open up.
Mhm.
You do spot something, however. The first thing you spot is... Sorry, let me pull up my other note document. One moment. You see what appears to be the handle of some kind of blade attached to the internal belt.
Mhm.
However, you do spot something else. 1 second. Ah, there we go. Excuse me.
is it another power blade?
You seem to spot what just at the very top of the very top where the robe connects. You think you spot what looks like appears to be a golden wing
Golden.
on its chest.
Hmm.
All right.
Do you
I would like-
communicate that?
I would like to communicate that to Siren via the microbeat, so I'm not just yelling from one side of the room to the other. Because
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a
probably
good call.
something
That's a
along the
good
lines, it's armed and it appears to have some insignia on the inside of its robe.
Mm-hmm.
I just said.
So, under whose authority do you operate here?
It just kind of twitches a bit more at you, and it's just like... Yeah, and after like a brief delay, it eventually responds, "I am under my own authority."
Hmm.
Well, that does it.
That is interesting.
Try the disarmed command.
Like, there are several ways I could approach it, but like, shit. Well, shit.
Backstory, what did I miss?
It's armed.
So the
It
thing
has-
is armed. It appears to be sentient or rogue servitor that gains sentience, and it
Right.
has like some sort of weapon, bladed weapon, and it has some sort of insignia underneath the robes. No idea what it is though.
What did you say you saw?
A blade, a hilt of a blade of some kind, and a golden wing.
Okay, I'm going to approach it.
Okay.
But is this just straight approaching it?
Okay,
I'm pulling up.
it's looking square to Siren, so it doesn't see you in its peripheral.
Oh shit!
Victor reaches out. He's got the shotgun ready in like one hand, but it's pointing down. He reaches out and he pats its shoulder. Does it respond?
It looks towards you. It's like, "New objective, please identify."
I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess because if this is one dude, we could take him on here. If it's otherwise, it's a different situation. Victus looks at it and goes, "Inquisitorial investigation team, identify self."
It starts having a poor reaction. It starts twitching and starts walking away from you. It's like,
I pull out the last gun. Out of
and
my
it stares
backpack.
back at you again, and it turns around and stares back at you. Immediately identify self.
Victus,
No, you.
having
I would
seen
like
it
to take a
walk
full
away,
aim action at it.
Victus is going to hold his hands up with the shotgun and then lower them down and like reholster the shotgun onto his like belt hook for it, and then go, "Victus Haxter, and I assure you, I mean you no harm. Identify yourself."
It responds, "Victus Haxtus. Haxtus. Haxtus!" And it just starts shouting your name louder and louder. I'm not going to shout it into the microphone. It's just like, Directive cited.
I would like to
Directive
shoot it.
to destroy. And
Don't-
would everyone like to
don't-
roll initiative?
Don't enter it
Yeah.
lethally. I want
Did I
to talk
take
to
the
it.
Did I take the aim action already?
I would say going into combat, you would be considered in an aim action. Yes. Okay, so if everyone would like to roll their initiative.
Here's the thing.
Oofed.
You two have a reason to be on this thing's shit list. If it was made by Big Daddy Beat Boop,
Mm-hmm.
it recognizing me means there's something much more fucky in line. And if what I think Melvin saw is what he saw, we may have made a very unhappy enemy.
What is a very unhappy enemy?
Someone else with inquisitorial or otherwise imperial access,
Okay.
who isn't Tech Priest Man.
Well then, that's great then, isn't it?
Sputnik has a better initiative than me.
But Sputnik always acts at the same time you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
it
that's
easier.
weird.
How do I? Oh yeah.
Wait, I have a 10. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, first one is a 7. I didn't see that it registered. Sorry, it
Oh.
lagged a little bit for me.
Okay, it's fine.
I can't remember where I've rolled initiative on this character sheet.
It's just beneath movement, underneath like
Uh,
so underneath fellowship and right bit, it's the down to right, left of that.
Fellowship, mutations, talents, ranged weapons, movement, gear. Oh, that initiative. Um. Oh, I have to select a token.
Ah.
Sorry, it's been a long time.
It's all
Not
right.
bad, not bad.
Oh shit! I had the
Well-
highest initiative of the group by the looks of it.
I mean, you were the one that initiated this.
Z, because you were aiming at it and it hasn't really paid any attention to you, I'm gonna let you get a sneak attack round on it.
Yay! I would like to roll the last gun to hit.
Okay, so are
Do a
you?
cool shot, aim for the legs.
Let me just
I don't have enough ballistics for anything.
You
Disarm it,
are.
Jared,
You're not.
bombs
What's the range of a lasgun? I always forget this one.
100.
Okay, so you're in half distance. It's a full action aim you've done. So that's like, you literally can't fail. So you're just rolling to see where you hit.
I have ballistic skill of 30.
It's plus 60 modifier overall.
Ooh.
No, it's
So
it's plus 50. So you can still 90 it. So you're just rolling. You're rolling to hit still, and you can still potentially jam the weapon, but still.
Well, I even hit with my normal ballistic
That's
skill.
pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Is this a full auto weapon?
No.
Aw,
You didn't add your modifier onto it, so but
that's a lot of hits, anyways.
it's still one hit because you only fired one shot. Okay.
It probably means that the degrees of successes because
It's you rolled a 3, so that is 30. So that is not a headshot. That is a right arm. I want to say it's a right arm. Let me get the thing back up.
I should have taken a cold shot and gone for the head.
30 is left arm. Sorry, so you shoot it in its left arm. Can you roll to damage, please?
Alright, come on. Ah, it's 1d10.
Ooh.
Not bad. Not bad.
nice shot.
Okay. It
And
is.
it has no
Blow its
penetration.
whole arm off.
I should have taken the rate of fire free.
So you disarmed it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'll shut up.
Please stop. Sorry, 1 second. I always forget how to work this thing. Don't want that. I want. Oh, it's in. Oh, I see why. Okay, 1 second. I just need to do some math.
Careful now.
Forbidden law, math.
Forbidden math.
Okay, so you rolled 11, but it wasn't a No Fear of the Emperor. So you shoot it in its left arm.
Yes?
You burn away a lot of the cloak. However, you see underneath the cloak is what seems to be some kind of synthetic arm.
Well, that makes sense.
And it seems to take a minute amount of damage.
I should have just said that. I should have had a free rate of fire. Oh well.
Anyway. Okay,
Is
so
that a half, can I use another half action to aim for my next turn?
yes, you can if you want to.
And that's my turn. I'm sitting very comfortably in the corner.
Okay, and the start of the second round, it goes first.
Oh,
Oh no.
So it just charges towards Victus.
whatever it's about to do, I'd like to dodge.
You see its fists start flying through the air. So let's see. Roll to hit.
Just fists.
Fists. That's a little weird.
And it has, because of the charge, and it's considered an all out. Submit. Oof. Okay, so you just need to pass this test in order to dodge its hit. Oh, and I rolled. I rolled the wrong weapon anyway, so I've revealed it. And you miss. You fail it
I
horribly.
can get a change roll too.
Like to.
Would you
well,
like to
it's just
fate
a
point
fist.
re-roll that?
Nah, it's just a fist. I'll take the punch.
Okay, so
Shoot me.
roll damage.
Come on.
What the? Why is
Ooh.
it rolled max?
That's a fate point,
Just a
doesn't it?
fist, huh?
Oh.
So it punches you
Solar plex.
89, so that is
Do you really believe we can take it now, Victus?
I have a sawn-off shotgun. It's in point-blank range. I take its
89.
fucking leg
So
off.
it punches you in your right leg. As you step,
Oh,
you,
it has
you
the
try-
same idea as me.
you try to step back and dodge, and it just fist collides straight with your leg. I don't know what armor do you have? You got leg armor? I forget.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, we're wearing flak things, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Just
have
three.
3 leg plus 3 toughness. So you take 4 damage to your right leg.
Oof.
Well, 4 wounds in total, and it's right leg damage.
Cool.
Way to go, Glassy Joe.
Where the fuck's my wounds section again? I can't fucking find it. There it is. It's beneath it.
Yeah.
Current. That's -4, so that would be
8.
11 minus 4 would be 8.
Oh, 7.
7.
7, right? Big brain times.
And it just it gives you a good solid whack in the leg. That probably would be, if it wasn't for your protective armor, that probably would have been a broken femur. So
I can do the femur breaker scream.
anyway, next is Victus's turn.
Shotgun.
I win this one. And Victus raises the sword off and fires cool shot at his leg.
Okay.
At the knee.
You didn't take the modifier that allows you to make 3 cold shots, did you?
I believe I did. Deadeye shot. It's -10 instead of -20.
Okay, so it's -10 instead of -20. You're at point blank range, which is 30. I'm assuming you half action aim.
No, I'm firing both barrels.
Oh, you're firing both barrels. Oh, okay, fair enough. Actually, yes. So it is 30 plus -10 for that. You're not half actioning aim, but you're at point blank. So you're at a +20 overall modifier then,
Cool.
if you're not half action aiming. So yeah.
So the first one is +20.
When you fire both shots at the same time.
Cool.
And I slightly messed it up because you're supposed to take another penalty for. No, you get a bonus for doing that. So, because it's saturation fire, so you get 2 degrees of success, which is 2 hits from the shots, and so it's 2.
Is that 2 degrees onto what I get, or
It's 1. Overall, it's 2 degrees of success. With the math in my head, I'm just working this all out. So you'd be rolling 4 d10s as your damage then. 4 lots of d10 because of scatter.
4d10 coming right up.
Okay.
Delete leg.
Okay.
Fetus deletus.
Victus, deletus, defeatus. Wait, what?
Yes.
Remove feet.
Okay, so your shots blast away at his robe, and it cuts away a lot of it, revealing a lot of metal, and it seems to just mostly scratch the armor, to be fair.
Oh god damn.
And you notice that there seems to be some kind of cloak kind of underneath the robe as you take shots at it.
What kind of? Can I do a check to see if we know what that cloak is, or
Okay.
my turn over?
Make an awareness at -20 because it's obviously very fast that's happening. So let's see if you can notice.
If this is with sight, then I have +10 on that.
Okay, so test +10 overall then. So yep.
So that would be
Mi-
just
no,
10.
-10,
minus
-10 overall.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So
So,
roll minus
yeah,
10.
because you're doing this under duress and speed.
Yeah, fine.
No, you're not. You can't notice it quite quickly enough to see it because too much is happening at once.
Cool.
Z, it's your turn.
Yes, I would like to. Well, it's in close combat with Victor now. Can I still shoot at
You
it?
can still hit it.
This isn't tabletop. You can't.
You can't shoot.
It's
You
more
just
the
have a
fact
risk of
that.
hitting me if you fail.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about.
You only
Yeah,
really
that's
hit.
fine.
You only really ever hit your allies on critical fails.
All right, let's give it a try. I have 1 fate point.
That's how I rule it anyway. Yeah, so half action aim. You're in half distance. So actually, no, you half action aim from the last turn. So you turn into a half action aim again, which becomes a full action aim. And so +30, half distance, +20. So it's same modifier, +50 overall. Unless you're making a
50?
unless you're making a cold shot.
I don't. I just shoot at it. My training doesn't go to shoot after the limbs. I'm not
Okay.
playing Dead Space right now.
Okay, so you make a ballistics test at +50.
Holy shit.
Delete us.
Okay, that's a
Ooh,
7. You hit it with a 7, which is its left arm again.
Well,
You're just
No,
like
sorry.
fucking no, that's
No, wait.
I have.
No, that's a 7. That becomes a 7T, so it's square in the body. My mistake. Okay.
Well,
I'm assuming you only fired one shot because you never
I
stated
don't- Yeah,
otherwise.
that's what I do because I don't think my character really wants to open a lot of fire into
Okay.
characters so close.
So roll your damage.
Delete torso.
Essentially. Where was the... Oh, there we go. Smash, roll. 1d10 plus 3. Oh, that
Not too
is... Okay.
You burn away some more of its robe. You kind of clear out a bit more of the chest. I'm saying
It's a
from
space in the disguise.
So I'm saying from your angle, you can't see what it is. I think because of how close it is to Victus, Osiron wouldn't be able to see underneath the robe itself from the angle he's at. So, and you can't tell if it does any damage because you can't see where you shot.
Yeah.
Piss.
Okay. I think that was my turn, except I will take another. Wait.
You
wait.
cut-
I've
you-
already spent my half action.
You've spent your half action to make a full action aim.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so next is Osiron.
Yep, it's me. Do I can I still command a front, or is it gonna go after me?
A frontal would be a free action to
Okay.
move it.
So I would like to make a fronter apprehend the fucker and try to wrestle his arms
Wait.
to prevent any further attacks.
Grapple
But-
check. Grapple check.
Gravel!
1 second, I need to check grapple rules again off the top of my head because I do not remember them off the top of my head.
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, I don't want to hit a fronter. I have to stop shooting him.
No, I'm gonna from behind,
You'll
not
be
from
fine.
the front, not from the front.
I mean,
I-
you could always Helsing by mistake and punch right through and kill a fronter.
True, but seeing how resilient the fucker is, I don't think this is gonna be
I mean,
possibility
the
for
question
now.
then is a fronter a virgin? That's the only way.
I got that.
Yeah, I know you would.
I don't get it.
I'll be honest,
I
I
do,
don't know this reference.
That's
don't
a-
know.
Helsing?
It's a
Oh, of
Helsing.
course.
Of course.
You a virgin? Yes, but
Okay. Make an unarmed
Don't
attack
remember.
by testing weapon skill as normal. If your opponent uses a reaction to make an agility test and fails, they already have used their reaction this round. He has not used. He used it to dodge. So
Okay.
So,
So, what do I
step
roll for?
3. So you need to make a frontal roll a weapon skill test.
That's not gonna end well. No modifiers, no penalties.
No modifier. No.
Shit.
Yeah, Affronto just kind of like waggles his arms at him. He's like, too big, too big.
Actually, yeah.
And then just kind of like,
Check one thing. I'll be right back.
okay. So.
All right, never
The
mind.
rest of your turn, however.
Yeah, like I would like to take a half action aim and auto shoot full auto at the fucker with my terminate process auto pistol.
Okay, so firing full auto is a full action, so it's plus.
Full action, huh?
Yeah, so it's plus 20 modifier to your hit, and yeah, rolled every degree of success is a hit.
Okay, so I'm rolling ballistic flat.
Yes, plus
Okay.
plus 20 for the full auto
20.
action.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Okay, you get two hits into him.
So I'm rolling twice for damage. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right. How do I? Do
My
it?
apologies, friends. I got to get a cupcake.
It's okay. 28, so 82.
And
That-
another one. Where is it? There it is. Boom.
Oh.
Well, wait. Oh no, wait. Fuck. I'm an idiot. I was supposed to roll.
You
for
rolled damage,
right?
yes.
Shit, I'm a dumbass. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I thought that was
Mistakes
one
are
for
made.
damage. I'm an idiot. Okay, can I actually do it? No, that's a fronter. Fuck, I fucking hate roll 20.
It can be a pain.
Yeah, so okay, just roll 1d10 plus 2. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna roll 2d10s
Okay.
and yeah. So it's 9 and 7.
Okay. So the first shot, you fire again. You guys seem to have a thing of shooting people in the left leg.
Hey, the arm, mind you.
You burn away some
Into
more of
the
the
leg.
robe, and it seems to cut a little bit into the armor. And the second shot doesn't penetrate,
Ah well.
but you did get a little bit of damage on him.
Give me a
Okay.
chaos flare every day, and I will destroy things.
I don't doubt you will.
Okay, it is now Parus's turn.
Right, so Parus probably has noticed that these shots aren't really actually, penetrating anything. But she does remember earlier that when she used her Lumen Blast, that was pretty effective. So, let me just have a look at the range of Lumen Blast.
Okay.
Oh no, we don't want fatigue.
No,
No,
she
you
has
are
an
cannot
energy
have
cache,
fatigue.
so she no longer gets fatigue.
Oh, okay.
You
Just
are
making sure.
35 in-game units away from him.
Okay, let me just quickly. Sorry.
I think it's well within range, actually.
I think it's got a decent. I think it's 30-meter range, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
I'm just trying to find it one moment.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's a projectile attack, so yeah, it's
Yeah. Lumen Blast.
I'll see
I
if I
started blasting.
I'll see if I can find it too.
Luminum blast. Yeah.
Spray them with liquid metal.
I started blasting.
Sorry, I just punched my microphone.
Luminum blast. Luminum shock. It's 1d10 30. Oh no, it's touch. Luminum charge.
No, Lumen Blast.
Found it. Yes.
Single target within 10
10
meters.
meters. 10 meters. But yeah, that's well within range still.
Uh,
40.
Well, she'll need to walk up to him.
Shit. Yeah, right.
You-
40.
Oh,
I'm
great.
gonna
No.
need to go over here, and then I shall use Lumen Blast.
Okay, so you need to make a ballistic skill test.
Yeah. Any modifiers?
It doesn't. It doesn't state if you can. Well, you moved. Your half action was a move, so you had to move closer to it. I say no modifier. You hit it.
Nice.
Roll. It's 1d10 plus your willpower bonus.
So my willpower bonus is free, so
1d10 plus 3.
1d10 plus 3.
23.
7.
Okay, let me just remember where I was looking. So you hit with 23, so that becomes
It's energy
32.
damage.
32, so you hit it directly in the chest. And it kind of jostles a bit as you hit it. You burn away a bit more of the cloak as well. I say White can probably see relatively clearly now that after all that's happened.
I am in a fight with this guy.
You see the Aquila emblazoned on his torso.
Everything in the Imperium has the Aquila blazoned on its torso.
With that, Sputnik is then going to attack.
Yeah, command him to attack. Okay.
Yeah. Let me just get Sputnik's stuff. He is going to use his ceramite jaw
Okay.
and try and pin him.
Okay. So
Victus is making it very clear that he wants to try and like incapacitate this fellow,
So
but not kill him outright.
that hits.
that's 31. So he launches his jaw straight at his body. Okay,
Munch.
roll to damage.
Chomp.
Oof, nice.
Ooh.
And shocking, which could be nasty against something mechanical like this.
1 second.
And it also has snare, meaning
Yes.
he keeps it in the same place.
I must make an agility test or be immobilized.
Mhm.
1 second. That's Sputnik. I don't need to make an agility test for him. This guy.
He's a quick
Hmm.
boy.
I think I just click on
Good
this.
boy.
Yes.
Good boy.
So
Who's a good boy?
we get
I
this
really
guy.
hope that this is enough.
Sputnik really doing a lot of legwork for us here.
Unfortunately, you're not able to pin him.
Is
Shit.
Sputnik still in the way?
He would have just bounced on him, bit down, and then bounced off again.
Please move Sputnik away. Of all things I don't want to kill in this
Okay,
room,
what was
Sputnik
the
is probably one of
What
the
was
top 5.
damage? 12. That gets reduced by that amount. He's got pen.
It has penetration.
Oh.
of
It has renting, yeah. So it ignores 4 points of armor straight off the box.
Sorry, I'm just working this all out. 1 second. Math is hard.
Yes.
Chest, so that ignores that amount, so that goes down. And it takes a pretty sizable chunk. I think I see White pretty much sees the Aquila for a moment, and then it immediately disappears as Sputnik bites into it.
Chomp.
And he doesn't get shocked, but he's looking pretty beaten up at the moment. What? Melvin, it'll be your turn now.
Well, is Sputnik out of the way?
You would be able to get a shot on him.
I mean, sometimes Star Wars has
I
to...
can't whip him anymore. I've done all of my actions.
No worries. I take a half aim action, and I would like to fire again.
Okay, half aim, half action shoot, so plus 50 again. No, this is plus 40 this time, so
Pretty good chances.
decent enough.
Say that now.
Your shot goes wild.
Oh wait,
I
that's
mean,
what...
realistically, if you go wildly off, there's more chance of you hitting me and Osiron than there are you hitting the other two.
Yep.
I only allow damage to party members on critical fails, so
All right.
just because I feel like if I allowed that too much, it would
that
make
roll wouldn't have hit if it.
yeah,
even
if it was the right one. So you missed completely.
You
So
would be straight fucked.
that'll
yeah.
be the end of
it's
your
same-
turn.
It's the same number. That's probably why I mistook it.
Scar, quick question. If I get within melee range and seeing how that's apparently a cyborg servitor sent to hunt us down, can I use a data jack to try to incapacitate it?
Oh,
Shit. Okay.
you can certainly try.
Question, would that be a tech use test?
It would be.
'Cause, like, okay.
Give it a
Okay,
shot.
then I know what I'm gonna do next turn. Okay, giving it over to Victus.
It's not Victus's turn.
It's its turn.
It's its turn. It looks.
Oh right, yeah.
It looks upon you and it sees itself, its parts of its body start falling out of itself, and it just starts screaming at you. Oh, one second, my phone alarm's going off.
Mhm.
Okay. It starts screaming at you. For a second, it kind of like drops to its knees, and then it starts repeatedly smashing its head on the floor. It just does that a bunch of times, screams a bit more, and then all of a sudden it just starts. It just like explosively takes off into the corner. And 1 second.
Hmm.
I need to.
If we just found fucking I've forgotten his fucking name. I was gonna call him Deep Throat.
Death Dragon.
Grey Fox.
And it just kind of belts through the wall.
Ah, Grey Fox.
And...
Fuck! Guys, we've been fighting the Kool-Aid Man.
It
No
just,
wonder he tried to punch me.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
and it just
Oh no!
breaks through the wall and runs off.
I would like to put out my backpack again as my. Oh wait, are we out of initiative?
You're out of combat now.
I would like to put put everything back in my backpack securely and put it back on and run towards it.
So I started blasting.
I would like to intercept.
How do I?
Just catch Melvin by the hood and say,
It might be dangerous. Don't go there first.
Fair point.
You look into the hole it's just made, and it seems to be basically an unprocessed area of the manufactorum. It's very much solid rock and concrete, but there seems to be like just basically a tunnel large enough for people to walk through. That's just been
Carved.
it's been carved into the wall. Yes.
I shall take the lead.
Does anyone else?
and I would like to prepare the data jack immediately for insertion. Just go guns out, baby.
Does anyone else feel unnerved by that? It's screaming my name.
Very
Well,
natural.
we're about to find out.
Because, I mean, you two, and Victor's points to Parus and Osiron, you two are reasonable targets the Mechanicus is aware of.
Do we see anything, Scarlet?
You see a larger corridor.
Okay, so nothing as of yet. Okay, moving on. Can I peek around the corner here?
Nope. And you see a ladder
Oh.
Up or down?
down.
Built like skate.
Dang it. Well, shall we?
After you, brother.
Okay. Start plotting your way down the ladder.
Then.
Paris, have you got any painkillers you can pass?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to.
Perform
Okay.
Medicae on the white again.
Repair face.
I think it broke some of the
Yes.
stitches.
For a second there, I was just like, wait, where's all my skills? And I realized I was about to perform Medicae using Sputnik.
Dog, give
Because
correct.
from battlefield amputation just fine.
Dog, give comforting licks. What? Victus, you heal for 4 points of health.
Yay, I'm back to full HP again.
Wow.
Thank fuck.
You start.
Thank dog.
You are slowly losing charges from that health kit, right?
Yes.
Doctor, are you sure this will work?
Pay you for more health kit charges then.
I have no idea.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the only person I've used
as you
health kick charges on.
No, me as well.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have my face too.
It's a good thing I'm good at hiding.
Siren, you climb down the ladder, and as you every now and again you notice like your steps are losing way. It's like every now and again the ladder's just being broken. It's like it's been impacted.
Well, good thing I have a fucking
It's not.
Mechadendrite.
It's not something you can't just like drop down to and catch it on. It's just like it makes all climbing down a bit awkward.
Oh,
Can I do the classical ship thing of just grabbing onto the sides of the ladder and just go
No,
down?
you can't because I'm going first. and
Given
I'm
that-
going down.
And given that
You're gonna
half the
fall
ladders
out
are
of my fucking head.
half the rails
I'm
are
waiting
broken.
for him to do that. To go all the
Given
way
half
down.
the rails are broken, you'll fly off and then make a very unpleasant fall.
on top of Siren. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to.
And you all climb down, and you enter into a cavern.
Ooh.
The most evil type
Ooh.
of structure.
Ooh.
The twin-headed eagle cavern. Oh wait, that doesn't sound as good as Bat Cave. Never mind.
It's very much rudimentarily cut open, and it's very dark down here. There is no lighting down here whatsoever.
It's
I would
a
like to
good
turn
thing
it-
that most of us can see in the dark,
Yep.
apart from
Me.
Victor.
Victus.
I knew I should have spent money on buying something other than guns.
Oh,
Just hold on to Melvin.
I have a solution to this. Hang on. I'd like to pull out the power sword blade.
No,
It gives light, doesn't it?
no.
I
Yeah, it
have
also uses charge.
I have a fucking loom orb in my inventory.
Why didn't you say that before you started complaining?
Because torches.
All right, just turn it on.
You land into the bottom of the cavern, and it starts like it makes it a bit easier to see ahead of you, so that's all right. You do notice a trail of blood follows the path.
Update. Entity seems to be partially organic.
That's
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
okay.
I don't want to kill it. I want to
Would
ask
like to
why it was
apprehend it.
screaming my name.
Well,
Why did you say that name?
And
Sorry.
I'm just gonna wait the data check.
Well, we're about to find out.
you know that's kind of egotistical. I mean, it's been screaming. Things have been screaming everyone's names.
Yes, but it didn't immediately recognize you two and try to attack. And it
Soon.
only attacked me when I mentioned my name, which means someone doesn't like me.
Yes.
I
also,
mean, that's
way
not
to
too
blow our
surprising given the way you are.
True.
cover. Also, way to blow our cover, genius.
Hey, it had an Aquila on it. I figured it might be the other team that got sent in.
Yeah, but
something
what it is,
equivalent to
it's
that.
clearly not a.
Worked out swimmingly, didn't it? What did I tell you about this whole thinking part? Doesn't work out well for you, does it?
It's just hammering down.
Your light shines through, and you see a left and a right turn. The blood trail follows the right. Well, down from a siren's perspective. From the map
South.
perspective.
That
South.
must mean the loot must be in the other direction. I've played enough Dead Space to know that. Never mind. Let's follow the blood trail.
Yeah, for now, should probably
See,
follow
if
the
this was
blood
Dead Space, I would have been able to spam smash and kill the thing.
trail. Good point.
Have you-
Good point.
Have you seen people playing the entire game with only stomp?
Yes.
Yes.
It is fucking
Glorious.
hilarious.
Yep. So yeah, let's make our way down.
Oh, slow
I didn't
down.
know you could
Alt.
use
Going
the
downtown.
Alt.
Alt.
I'm trying to catch up. Okay. Oh, no, I fucked that up. Oh well. A siren. As you
Yes.
peek your head round the corner, you see the man start walking around the next corner.
Shit.
Oh no.
Entity apprehend immediately.
It was
Go.
rubbing. It was rubbing against the wall.
Really likes walls, doesn't it?
Oh, you just blasted its chest open. As you,
Alt, we can give you medical
so
care.
you need to slow down because you guys need to slow down your advances because it's hard to keep up when I have to keep changing tools.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry.
Sure. Sorry.
You pierce around the corner, and you just spot him just go out of your line of sight as he kind of waddles around.
I guess Victor's is going to pick up the pace and like start jogging around.
I would like to charge in this
Okay.
direction if that's possible.
I'm keeping up with the siren.
Siren, as you make your way around the corner.
Yeah.
1 second.
This is a terrible idea. We're running towards this thing as it's trying to retreat.
Yeah.
But
Might be luring us into a trap for all we know. Oh,
Probably
right.
is.
Well, here we fucking go.
more
You-
servitors.
You find some servitors. And they start walking towards you. Unauthorized access. Leave now. Leave now. Leave now.
Access authorized by the orders of the Archmagus. Leave. Move out of the way.
Archmagos, which one?
Which one are you following?
They start charging at you.
Okay, fuck.
Are we keeping the initiative from the last time?
Nope. This will be a fresh initiative.
All right.
I'm gonna die.
Which
I'm going to jail.
which
Be right back.
which Archmagos? Which Archmagos?
Fucking servitors, they're dumb. I thought I could fucking make it.
Which one? Which one do you follow? Oh, no.
What the fuck did you expect me to say? Fucking Detran?
You could have said that.
I could have said that, but like, fuck off. Seriously, these are fucking servitors. Go shut up.
We're dying horribly.
I'm sorry, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. It
Also,
is.
roll your initiative, damn it.
Yes, I am roll. I'm trying to. It tells me to use a roll command for a token that doesn't exist.
Click on.
You
your
need to click on your character
Did
first.
click, it still doesn't fucking work. Okay, finally. Oh well, fuck. I'm shit out of luck today, aren't I?
Your shitpost thing has kind of apprehended your thing.
Yeah, it overrid all of my other subroutines.
Okay, Victus, you're first.
Okay, they're approaching us aggressively and they're demanding we leave. Have they begun attacking us? Like, are they actually attacking us?
Well, they're charging at you.
Okay.
Do you want to find out?
I kind of want to try a fellowship thing.
Okay.
I don't know if fellowship would work on
No.
fucking on servitors.
I'd say you can make a
really wouldn't.
you can make a free action to try it.
Victor's just going to grab the icon the Archmagus has given him, hold it up, and say aloud, "On the authority of the Inquisition and the on
Stop
the fire,
it!
halt your advance immediately."
They're
Okay.
not on our side.
Make a fellowship roll for me. They just keep In fact, I think you've pissed one of them off even more. It looks like it's slightly rearranged itself to charge you specifically now.
Say, Victus,
Victor's is just the party alcoholic. He keeps getting fucked.
you fucking himbo!
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Twice. You've blown our cover twice today.
Well, with that, I draw. How large is a frag grenade explosion radius?
No, are you shitting me? I'm standing right near them.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I could load it with crack.
Oh yeah, that'll make me feel better. You're right.
Hey, I'm just gonna do the Quake special and fire a grenade right after.
Why don't you take your fucking grenade launcher and rocket jump on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over them and try and chase out the No, fucking hell.
You're gonna blow your fucking...
Use your shovel to smash them before you
You're gonna
land.
blow your dick off, mate.
Okay,
You're gonna blow
I
your
would
dick
like
off.
to use half an action to move back. So just move back. I'm gonna draw my hand cannon and take a shot at the one that was like looking pissed at me. Which one was that?
That would
assuming
be
it was that one.
this one, yes.
Yeah, and I take a pot shot with the hand cannon with that.
Thank you, doke.
Pew. Any changes to that? It's within half range.
It's
so-
half range, so plus 20.
Cool. To hit plus 20. Let's go.
Oh wow, nice.
65. That's a chest shot.
Cool.
Holy shit. Good.
So I hit him in the chest with a hand cannon shot, which is probably gonna do no damage because it's the hand cannon. Wait, that's the hit again. No, stop. Game, stop. Do damage. Well, that's
Ooh.
Oh. So you
10 damage
roll
to the chest, my friend.
10. You hit it square in the chest. You give it a good punt. And... Oh yeah, that's how I do it. When you haven't used this for 3 weeks, it kind of causes problems. And it goes down to... Save changes. There we go.
Can't see anything.
Well, it's quite small. You have to zoom in, but you can't see the number anyway. Only I can.
Ah, okay. All right.
It's it's a visual indicator. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Let me get my the man.
I like
Makes-
the idea if you just make their fucking HP so tiny we have
Yeah.
to like zoom in to plus 200.
Yeah.
And
The
dot
man kind of
corner.
waddles along, but he doesn't seem to make it very far. Okay,
He's getting away.
Z, it's your turn. No,
Yeah,
no, it's
I'll-
Parus's turn. I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, sorry.
Right. So 1 second.
Just
'cause I
for the
know I
moment.
have a new right. 1 second. Sorry, I'm just like thinking about stuff.
It's okay.
I'm thinking before I do things.
Lies. Damn lies. Statistics.
Just because you don't do it.
I'm gonna make another fucking shit post.
Oh god.
Do it.
Sorry, I'm
Hey.
just trying to find this new thing I've got.
I hate the fact that if I try and draw in the void space, it disappears. Which means there are drawings in the void space, but I can't access them.
Oh dear.
The passage
also-
beyond the comprehension of man.
Right.
Also, writing doesn't appear over boxes.
I put in right of awe is what I want to look at, but for some reason it decided to go through everything that begins with an RI. I'm like, no.
Okay, game. Just don't let me sink. There we go. I'm gonna die.
Right.
Yeah. there we
Victors,
go.
do you know the golden rule of being
Um,
part of the Inquisition?
Do that.
There we go.
I don't know if I want to use Lumen Blast again, or if I want to do Rite of Awe. Rite of Awe would, possibly cause fear and everything and make it all pause for a round.
Yeah, but that also involves us.
No. It's only enemies.
Meter at -10 to all tests due to fear.
Yeah.
Scare them into being scared.
Okay, I guess I am going to use the Rite of Awe then.
You're gonna do exactly what I did, except louder and better.
She's gonna start chanting, yeah.
Ooga chaka ooga.
Meanwhile, Sputnik is going to make a run for the one that is approaching a siren,
Okay.
Mhm.
and he is going to bite it like the good boy he is.
Okay.
No.
So +20 for charge. I'm assuming all out attack.
Yeah. That's him.
You hit it with a 40. No, sorry.
The target was 40. 3 degrees of success.
It's a 10, so you hit it with a 1. So he chops his face in. Roll your damage. Yeah, that thing just collapses right in front of you.
Don't you go near my brother.
Yeah, that thing's hella dead. you just took out its brain.
Yeah.
Brains.
Critical damage.
Meanwhile, she's chanting and
So I'm
giving
gonna
everything the spooks.
Delete that. Okay, so everyone's got the spooks. Okay, now it's Z's turn.
I would like to take out my last gun.
Okay,
Second half action.
half action, take out the las gun. Half action to aim, or are you just gonna shoot?
Oh, well, I'm just gonna shoot them.
Okay,
Just fire. Pew.
I would like to shoot on
which one?
move character.
Which one?
Do I have a clean sight at the lowest one?
I'm
The
gonna.
most-
I can say you have a clean shot against both.
Right, I would like to shoot the one that is furthest away then.
Okay, so the guy at the back. Okay.
Yeah.
Take roll.
I would like to
Distance.
roll my ballistic skill.
You're within a half distance. You're over half. You're less than half distance away, so +20 modifier.
20.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
And it flies wide.
Well, it's Alaska. They're gonna be hard to miss.
Okay, so that's your turn done.
Yes.
Siren, it's your turn.
Okays, right. Am I within the like close range distance to the other one?
You'll be able to walk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Either or, you'll be able to walk into the distance because you could just go to this one here and you'll be in the range.
Yeah. So I would like to just make an attempt to insert a data jack into that one.
Into this one?
Yes.
Okay, make a tech use test for me at minus
I need to buy
30.
some dinner first.
Minus 30, yeah. So minus
Actually,
20.
make it minus 40, sorry.
Okay, minus 30 then with the bonus. Got it. Well, this is going to be awkward. Oh boy!
Okay, could you make a security test while you're at it?
Surprise, motherfucker.
So you're able-
time to attack.
You're able to fluently get it into there. Can you break its security? Minus 20 to this roll.
Okay,
You still get it with 2 degrees of success anyway.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You probably
Stab!
probably can't overwrite it, but you can probably shut it down from its current
Shut it
position.
down, yes.
I
So
can't believe you're literally already doing a Cyberpunk 2077 move.
okay, so that
Yep.
guy has been shut down, and this is the last guy standing. It's like, brother, but it's still pissed at Victor, so it just charges at Victus.
Brother, I
Brother, I
am
am
here!
Gonna die.
Okay, so it makes a charge. Where is? There it is. Servitor. I'm gonna go with this.
Time to die, I guess.
Plus, it's an all out, so it's that.
Preparation dodge.
4 degrees of success. If you'd like to attempt to dodge,
Please dodge. Give me the successes I require. No.
you're not having a good time today, are you?
My dodges aren't. My gunfire is fine.
Okay, and it rolls to hit damage on you.
Oh,
Oh, a whole point, 2 points of damage.
Where does it hit you?
Unless it hit me on the head, then. then I'm fine.
35, 53. Nice punch square in the chest.
So yeah, it's a whole 2 points of damage. Woo.
And can
That
it
wasn't
make?
very nice.
Can it make the agility test?
Jeez. Stay crazy, man.
Oh, that was close.
Reverse.
So it tried. You see, as you see, its claw is like the little lifting claw thing. The big, because it's got the heavy lifting load things for hands. Tries to grab you. You see the blade start spinning, but you're able to just kind of step back just enough to avoid them cutting you up.
Another one of these.
Okay, and now it's Victus's turn again.
Take another shot. I'm gonna back up again.
You have been taking away the 10 to all of their rolls, correct?
I did take a 10 off that, yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
take the pot shot and I go pow with the pistol. Fucking pew! Haha. So it's a plus 20 modifier for being in half range, right?
Yep.
That's a go. I would like to.
8-point
reroll
reroll that. Yeah, I can imagine.
Holy fuck!
That was a 99.
Let's go.
Hey,
That's better.
that's the almost the exact opposite result. That's a 9. So your hop back kind of disorientates you a little bit, but you get a good shot in its right leg. Roll for damage. Yep.
Damn, another 10 damage.
And it goes down to that. It's just barely holding on. Paris, it's your turn.
Yes. Yes. That is my name.
Get
Paris.
Chompy boy to have a big chomp.
Yeah, so first of all, Paris is going to use her Luminen Blade.
Okay.
The one that's coming up.
Okay, you're within the distance, so roll to hit.
Okay, okay. Never mind.
You yeet forth, but your yeeting mists.
Yeah, so instead I'm going to have Sputnik
Command bite.
Bite Boy. Sick 'em.
Go for the legs!
Okay, so you
So
can't.
he's in point blank range.
Yeah, so you
Go
can't.
for the
You
balls.
can't charge, but you can get him to do an all-out attack, which is a plus 20 modifier.
Okay.
Brrr.
Really?
Unfortunately,
Am I able to fate point that?
I've not thought of this as a ruling.
Does it have fate points?
It does
Well,
not
you
have
just use-
fate points, so technically no, we wouldn't be able to.
Oh.
At least it
Well,
does.
just use
it, right?
Parus's.
I'll have to think about how I'm going to rule that in the future.
Cool.
Yeah, it
Right.
could get very interesting if that dog suddenly righteous fury the heck out
Anyway.
of the final boss.
The roadman kind of waddles into the darkness a little bit. I kind of did that in the wrong order, but oh well. Aziz, now your turn.
I would like to just take another half aim and just shoot it.
Okay.
Mystic skill, and that's 50.
Plus 50 overall, yep. 81, that's a left leg shot, so roll damage. You shoot it, but the las doesn't penetrate.
It doesn't do anything.
No. Siren,
Yes.
it's your turn.
I don't think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do the same thing here.
Okay.
Although, yeah, I would like to move right behind this fucker
Okay.
and do the same thing.
Make a tech
Fuck
use
you.
test.
Minus 30 again.
Yep.
Go on then. Yeah, boy.
You succeed. Make a security test again at minus 30. See if you break through the security
Mhm.
system.
Nothing personnel, kid.
No.
Shit, I would like to use a fate point to
You
reroll
may
that.
fate point that if you wish.
Yes, I wish.
Couldn't you just dump a charge down the cable?
God damn it!
That's a
I fucked up
Cruel
even more.
failure.
That's a critical failure.
Can I use my final fate point to reroll that shit?
Realistically, I should say no.
Motherfucker. Okay. Well then, did
uh,
I accidentally stun myself?
yes, because it does start emitting a shocking output at you. You
Ah.
It did just watch you do the exact same thing to someone else, so
you take,
Well, it worked the first time.
because you're directly connected, your armor and toughness, you can't reduce that through that damage, so you take 2 points of damage.
Zap.
Ow.
It's its
Yeah.
turn now, and it looks at Sputnik. It attacks Sputnik.
Yes, that's animal cruelty. I
This
think.
is illegal.
Heavy fists. Because Sputnik used an all-out attack, he can't dodge. So this is plus that,
It's a failure.
and it misses.
Doggo is safe. Do not. fear.
I sigh of relief.
Everyone here was worried.
The
Uh,
moment you threaten the dog, you are on.
oh
Hey,
yeah,
Victus.
it's gonna ignore the thing that took a chunk out of its friend.
Hey, Victus, check this out.
It's Victus's.
The meme dump.
It's Victus's turn.
With that, they just pistol again. God damn it! You've done it again. You're already in the eyes. You make us in the Inquisition go away. Ouch.
It's your turn, Victus.
About right.
It feels correct somehow.
Scarlet, show it to the stream.
Oh god, do I have
so they
to?
can- Yes, so they can
Yes.
experience
Please
memes.
give them the memes.
It's on the stream.
Also, if I'm taking half an action to aim, that will be plus 10 again.
Plus 20.
Right, so this will be plus 40 overall then.
Yeah.
Phew! No way I can miss a shot.
That's
Well,
Ooh,
hit it.
free.
yeah, so it's 30, so that is a left arm hit. No, right.
Hit him in the arm.
Yep, left arm hit. Roll your damage.
Shot him in both the arms and the fucking chest.
Yeah, it falls dead.
I got 10!
You can't make your tests, but you can roll your damage. And it dies.
6 I've rolled on damage. What the fuck?
Okay, that is the end of combat.
The rogue man's getting
Yay.
away. I really
Time
thought
to Scooby Doo at him.
they'd stand down after that. Whew.
You look forward into the cavern,
Deeper into the cavern.
and you see the robed man, and he is collapsed onto the floor.
I would like to go over to his corpse, to would-be corpse, and
I
remove the
call
chain.
I call dibs.
Victus is moving up and reloading whilst he moves up.
Reload shotgun with malicious intent.
I would like to see if what's it called? Oh wait, there's a safety mechanism in the Inquisition. We always recommend. He lies still, don't he?
What? Sorry.
He lies still.
He's trying to drag himself forward, but he doesn't seem to have the strength to do it.
His arms, are they in a malleable position?
What? So could you repeat that question?
I would like to take out a bunch of spider silk that I took from last adventure.
I thought you said a bunch of psychos.
I was gonna say. I was like, where did you get this from,
Spider
Chief?
silk. Spider silk. You're part.
Okay.
The Raven spider silk stuff.
Are you wearing any kind of protective handgear, Z?
I probably have gauntlets.
Hmm.
I am dressed as a mechanical worker. So.
True. Yeah, that's fine.
And underneath that is the void suit to ensure that I don't freeze to death.
Yeah. You see that as you start manipulating it with your hands, it does start cutting through the gauntlets very slowly.
That's.
It gives you. You've probably got enough time to tie him up.
I would like to tie him up, so if he moves himself, it would be
Okay.
unpleasant.
You pull his arms behind his back, and you tie him up.
Yep, and that's about it. And
He
that's the
immediately
best-
disregards it, rips his hands out, and crawls on the bloody stumps of his wooden after him.
Hey, if that's the case, then he deserves to die.
I mean, kind of already did.
Once Melvin finishes with that, I would like to just approach the guy on the floor,
Hmm.
just kick him over onto his back, and
Please
ask,
don't. He's currently covered in razor blades.
Are you
Just
more
his arm.
inclined to talk now?
It just starts twitching on the floor. However, as you roll it over, Victus,
Mhm.
you notice that because half his uniform's half the robe's been burned away, you recognise immediately that he appears to be wearing a commissar's cloak.
Oh.
Oh, so like with the one I'm
Just-
wearing.
Like, clocks the pistol, the handgun, and he's just like, why did you get that?
It just starts twitching on the floor.
Victus puts the gun to its head. Where did you get that?
"Can I roll for logic here?"
It responds very disruptly. K D, and it kind of repeats that over and over.
Osiron, get
slowly-
any information out of this guy that can still be distracted.
Yeah.
So
Victor's
yeah,
gonna look up at you, preparing to do that. Then he's gonna
When
draw the
that's
pistol
done-
away and just sit down next to it and just sort of like hold, like rub his forehead, like, oh
Mhm.
god, this is what they did to you.
Siren,
yes.
when you interact with it, do you take any of any of its robes off?
I would like to disarm him. Well, not literally like fucking take his arms off, but like
Okay.
Are they are
Take
mechanical.
his arms
by
off and hit him with them.
They are mechanical. Osiron, they are mechanical. Consider it. You could use an extra pair of arms.
I know later, maybe later. Yes, I can be
Could
Doc
be the
Ock. I know.
Spider-Man.
I can be Doc Ock. No, but like, yeah, I would like to remove his weapons that I can at least immediately identify.
So you remove the chainsword off its body, and it doesn't appear to have any other weapons with it. It just seems like he had a really strong punch when he decked Victus.
Okay.
It would appear this person, whoever it was not voluntarily turned into this.
It's still twitching on the floor.
I would
Oh.
like to try to interface with it. Tech use?
Just roll a generic node modifier.
Tech use no modifier. Coming right up, Chief. Where is it? Fuck. There it is.
Victus is visibly distraught by this.
Just about succeeded. Holy fuck.
You try and find an interface port, but as you start lifting up the cloak, it doesn't appear to have any interface ports on it. All the with the exception, as you look around, with the exception of its right forearm, the rest of its body is almost completely organic. It's just covered in plate armor, effectively.
Parus, please help them.
Okay.
Sedate them. Just no, this is not okay.
Parus is going to go up and check it over.
Victus is just going to sort of crawl over, like not crawl over, but like hunch over against this wall, sit down. He's keeping the revolver like aimed on it, but at the same time is just sort of distraught and kind of shaken by this revelation.
Is
I would
this
like-
thing salvageable at all?
Well, it's mostly biological, so
As in, is this person salvageable?
make a
Organs.
Medicae test.
Large chunk of chest missing by the sounds of it.
Brief assessment just by getting whatever pulse you can. It seems to have some major functions. You can hear faint breathing coming from it. Probably with a bit of work, you could probably stabilize him at its current position.
Right, but what I'm saying is, as a person, is it salvageable? Like, yes, she can keep it alive, sure, but is it even who it used to be anymore?
It's a possibility that therapy might be able to get it some kind of cognitive function restored. However, it'd be a very long process.
Worth a try anyway.
Yeah. She's gonna try and do her best to stabilize him.
Okay. Could you make a search test for me, please?
Okie doke.
Sir?
Any modifiers?
Plus 20, plus 30 actually. It's barely moving, so. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. 1 second. As Parus, you start looking through its person just to see if there's anything on it. You find something, however. A form of identification.
Okay, and so yeah, I'm gonna like open up the papers. Who are they?
1 second. I'm gonna send it to you in DMs.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I get my own secrets for once.
Aww.
I never get secrets.
Now you get secrets.
I'm getting secrets.
I'm making shit posts that have nothing to do with this game.
1 second. Night, man. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Okay. It's in your Discord DMs.
Right, yeah, I am looking at it.
I would actually like to look around in the cave in the dark if there's anything else. Since he was heading this way.
Parus is gonna like put that deep into her robes.
And we're gonna call the session from there for now.
Oh boy.
Hey, okay.
Everyone can have 200 XP added to their overall total for everything they've done so far.
I
And-
need to expend this XP. I'm going to spend the next hour sitting and spending it. I have over $1,000 to spend. What the fuck?
Okay.
200 current, right?
If everyone's happy, I think that's the point to end the stream, really.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
That's
thank everyone for watching this first episode back in nearly a month. We've been off session for a while now. Hopefully we'll be back to normal schedule. We say this at the end of every episode, but thank you all for watching. It's been great having you, and we'll see you
Yes,
guys another
It's been
time.
great being here.
Tune in next time. Goodbye,
Bye.
everyone.
In Everyone Gets Sad, the show.